Hello, welcome to stream. How's it going? Luca literally just snuck up on me and was like, I want up. So my hands are occupied. Chat isn't on the screen yet because I disabled it for a recording I did. Hello, everybody. Pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon, no. Oh, okay. Thank you for the bacon pancakes. Was Yapper? Yes, it was. Okay, where is chat? There we go. Yo, hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Distracted because of Luca. Bots, good to see you. Welcome in. Liberty Pen, welcome for some crack time. Luca, stop. You're gonna knock everything down. Come here. He's like loving on my phone right now, and it's like on top of something. It's gonna knock everything down. Dr. Phineas, good to see you. Jerry, welcome in. You did make it on time today. Yapper, did I already say Yapper? Welcome in, Yapper. Good evening. So today we're playing Control DLC. We met the alternate board dude. I'm just gonna call them dudes. They're existential terriers, but investigate the spinner. Come on. Luca's sitting behind my keyboard right now, and I'm trying to get him to come over here to be on camera. Come on. He doesn't care. I'm grabbing you, dude. I think he might be begging for food early. It's like 2 hours before your dinner time, dude. Did I say bedtime? He's begging for bedtime? No, I didn't say that. Okay, I got it in my ear. I got stream in my ear. It's delayed. I said he's begging for food. Let's get cat cam. What you doing, boo? What you doing, boo? Getting scratches. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's just put it there for now. Oh no, you guys are seeing the rat's nest. Okay. Sorry, I'm like not paying attention to chat. See, we're playing Control. I've missed having a laptop. My phone gave the ghost today, so I'm back to using my laptop. Luckily, I got it back before my phone left. Nice. Nice Anchor webcam. It's okay. It's like not that much better than a C920, like Logitech 1080p thing. So I'm gonna bring this down a bit. Adorable fluffy void. Yeah, he is. He's been chilling out because I was out of the house a lot today. Both him and Tulin have a routine now where I wake up, go feed them, open up the blinds for the front of our place, and then they just watch. We have a little water fountain for birds and like bunnies and stuff, and they just watch the birds. It's cat TV. If we don't open in time, he like paws at the blinds and he's like, "Come on, turn this thing on, come on." And then he sleeps there like all day. And then he wakes up and is a night terror. Because he's like, Let's go. I'm amped. It's freaking 8 p.m. and you're not moving. Let's go. I just like how quickly I can recognize that webcam. I mean, it's okay. I don't know if I like Anchor in general, but definitely I like their batteries. And I was like, well, I might as well try their camera. Because I want something better than... Logitech hasn't impressed me. So, how you guys doing today? How was your week? Mine was stressful. For many reasons that I won't divulge. Well, I mean, I might say some things, but I don't remember everything that happened. My watch was screaming at me because of this. Like, my watch has a stress meter. I don't actually know what it's measuring. Like, maybe like moisture and like heart rate or something. Like sleep level. Maybe a bunch of different metrics. But it's not clear to me what it measures. But my stress levels have been very high. Sleepy week. Oh, I wish. I've had insomnia all week. I got to bed at like 3 a.m. every single day this week. And that's not great. It was weird. Sunday night, I got 5 hours of sleep. I couldn't fall asleep till like 3:30. And then I woke up for work. And my watch was like, you've got like 87 score. 87 out of 100. I was like, that's way too high for 5 hours of sleep. And then every day after that, it was like down 10 points every single time. Those watches work weird if you look into them. Yeah. Well, this one's a Garmin. And they have been more accurate. Like, as far as I know, I looked into it a bunch like years ago. But they were too expensive for me then. But like Google watches, Apple Watch, I don't know. I think Apple Watch is also pretty like sharp. Not a medical device, but sharp. Google Watches suck. I mean, they're just like algorithms that lie to you. I don't know if that's true, but that's what it seems like to me. I've dropped Google Watches 100%. The new Avatar Aang movie finally comes out this Saturday, so excited. Avoided any spoilers from the leak so far. Nice. It seems like spiritually respectful, if that makes sense. It seems like they're respectful to the source material, so I'm hoping. I'm using a Galaxy Watch FE. I thought about going Samsung, but they cut off all of your features. Like, well, 50% of the features they just don't let you use because you're not using a Samsung phone. Because I don't have a Samsung phone. They shine a light through your skin to read your body. So that's not. Let me rephrase the thing I was going to say. That's not surprising to me, bots, because that is like actually how your heart rate and oxygen levels are measured. That's used in hospitals, you know. The only problem with like watches, and if you've ever seen the oximeters, they're like this little like alligator thing. It's like a hinge that opens up, you put your finger in it, and it reads your oxygen levels and heart rate. Those like natural light can really screw up those measurements, and so they're not super accurate. Like, you're supposed to like cover it up and not let any light on it, and like you can't do that with your watch. Like, you know, your watch has I mean, you can't see it. Yeah, you can see me through like that. How do you prevent light from corrupting the data? So I don't know. It also uses green light, and I thought oximeters use infrared. So I'm not so sure about that. It's made by the OG creators. Really? The Avatar movie is? I didn't hear that. The algorithm has been pushing the Odyssey super hard for me right now because they're like doing a full-on. What's the internet propaganda method that like companies will use to like influence political decisions or political opinions? I don't remember. There's a term for it. But basically they're just like, they got so many things pushing out. Like they've paid for a ton of people. Well, I don't know if they've paid. It seems just like a ton of like media sites and other things are just like making short after short after short. I've seen interviews from Tom Holland and Zendaya and Matt Damon, and I'm like, I don't want to see this anymore. Like it's a Chris Nolan film, so I'm like, maybe I'll go see it. I'm not that against. I'm not against seeing it, but like I'm seeing so much Odyssey shit. I'm like, stop, get out of here. I'm like about to block the channels that keep on pushing it. That has nothing to do with Avatar the movie, but I was just thinking of another movie. Like I might see Odyssey still, but we'll see. I have a Samsung phone, so it was a no-brainer. Yeah. Samsung steals a lot of data. Like if you actually read their terms of service, it's disgusting. And all of their apps, like they have so much bloatware. They try to get you to use everything, and all of that stuff. It just sucks up the data. It's just a data mine, really. Google is the same. I'm not saying Samsung is worse than Google or anything, but Google anonymizes a lot and then tries to get you to consent to giving a lot of data. And so you can scrub it as from like other phones. So I don't know. Not that like it's easy to like be tight against data leaks. The green threw me off when I heard about it. Yeah. Best Odyssey film is the SpongeBob movie. Nice. Want to go see Odyssey with me? I mean, I do, No Face, but I don't know that I'd be able to spot the flight. I mean, actually, I've only got like a month and a half of summer left, and then it's like I'm gonna be working to my bones. Just Odyssey film is Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Oh, got it. I've given up searing at this point with my data. Oh yeah, I haven't. It's not like, oh, you can or you can't. It's not a binary thing. Like the less you can navigate the internet in a way that reduces the amount of data they have on you. And the best way I can say it is that it's not that you have anything to hide, it's that you deserve privacy. Especially when you have thoughts, opinions, and private communication with friends of things that are completely legal right now. And then your government changes, or the companies that are working on your phones change, and they outlaw or like ban the thing that you were talking about that was completely illegal before, right? Like people change and people control these companies. And so that's the best reason why I can describe why privacy is important. Because in order to protect yourself and have, reasonable privacy, it's worth that effort. So if I can prevent, obviously, I guess I didn't really address like it's not the all or nothing argument, but like just because one company got it and the other company didn't, like doesn't mean that it's like all bad, right? Like I just try to keep, in general, companies from taking my data without me consenting to it. I get my internet by anonymous carrier pigeon. It's like you just get USBs. You got like a tray at the front door with a bunch of USBs. Honey, carrier pigeon's here. Oh, good. I've been trying to upload a YouTube video for weeks. That's okay. No Face, I was gonna be like, I'm not gonna read that RFC because it's a law or it's a protocol, but it looked like a law number, like a law identifier. But I'm like, I don't do politics, but no, it's an IP over carrier pigeon protocol, It's a tech protocol. That's hilarious. Kraken, there's another way they have used birds to carry data. Oh, yeah? I'm still burning through my stacks of AOL discs. You know, it's funny. I watch William Osmond. And his second channel, he has mail openings, and people just send him AOL discs and TRS 130. I don't remember. It's a Radio Shack PC from the 80s. And they just send him manuals and like advertisements for this old ass computer, and I don't think anybody's sent him an actual computer yet. They just send him paraphernalia from the old computer. It's great. So yeah, we're playing Control DLC. We're gonna start here in a few minutes. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. You just gotta grow some organic internet in your backyard or on your windowsill. Grow those systems of tubes yourself. Yeah. I wish you could build your own IP. Internet provider. Yeah, IP. I know that some people have No Face. I know you're about to tag. You're typing that as we speak. I bet. But it's very expensive. They have birds to carry images by converting them to sound, then training them to repeat when they can decode it, and then they can decode it. That's crazy. Internet over bioluminescent moss. Well, remember, computers transmit data. Like, computers communicate with data, and data is just digital information that signifies a predetermined message, right? Nowadays, we have, very standardized communication protocols. So, like, the computer can send lots of data, right, with with digital signals. And so, literally anything that can transmit, the off or on, like a binary signifier, like some kind of binary, like if it's just playing over time at a certain rate, and like hearing a sound is on and then silence is off, you can transmit data. Like, you can, with bioluminescent moss, you can have heat maps or like light maps where, like, when the moss is stimulated in this area and so it's luminescing but not stimulated in this area, like, anything that you can transmit some kind of state of on or off, you can transmit computer messages through it. So technically, all of this is true. Now, error detection and error prevention. What's that? What's the word? Frick. Error correction would be very difficult for something like moss because you need predictability, and you can't keep the moss in a completely sterile vacuum so that you can control the stimulus and control the programming of the stimulus that would cause the bioluminescence. So, like, good luck building internet over that, but it's possible. A moss checksum. See, now we're getting like way too like if we actually had a working checksum for moss, that's like technology that we don't have right now. I mean, I guess you could train machine learning models, like visual machine learning models, to like determine the checksum. Like do the error correction. Frick, internet over lava lamps, all the jitter. Actually, lava lamps are used. Who does this? There's like a VPN provider. Is it? I actually don't remember. There's a company that does encryption that uses a webcam that is pointing, or security camera that's pointing towards lava lamps as randomness. Because, there's so many variables going into a heat, like a lava lamp. You've got heat, you've got the liquid, you've got the viscosity of the liquid, you've got the viscosity of the oil, the blobs in the lava lamp, you've got the buoyancy of the oil blobs, you've got environmental factors, like how cold is it in the place where the lava lamps are? Like, does somebody open a door? How does that impact the system of heat and illumination that the lava lamps, all of these things happen? And so it's not something people can predict at this this point, until they can simulate the complexity of a lava lamp and all the different physics things that that are in that system of lava lamps. You can't predict that. So it's good enough for encryption, the randomness of encryption. You should really read 2549 sometime. You know what, No Face, if you make it easy for me to read that by finding me a link or sending it to me, then maybe I will. Cloudflare, yes, it's Cloudflare that does it. It uses it for their encryption. So I think the randomness of lava lamps would make it very difficult to have internet over it, because you need predictability. You need the signal, you need the information that is perceived on one side to be perceivable on the other side. Yeah. Because that's the whole point of internet, right? It is both the language of the computers that are networked together, and then the transmission of those things, and then how each client transmits information from one side to the other, and then beyond that, the complete global network. And how do we communicate and negotiate connections and information, and what's the address you're trying to send it to, where does it go? That's the internet is huge. If you guys have never looked at what actually takes for the internet to happen, I think there are plenty of YouTube videos on it. It's insane. It's very cool. It is one of the coolest systems that humans have ever created, in my opinion. Because of the mass potential and the distance. I was talking to somebody about the Gutenberg press today and how it revolutionized industry and also killed a lot of industries, for parchment paper and ink and all kinds of shit. And I think the internet's done that too. And now AI might do it again, but I'm not so optimistic about that. Aren't we still using some of the originally laid fibers for the internet? I'm pretty sure, yeah. It would make sense. Oh, I thought easy to read large print. No, easy, convenient. I meant convenient. Easy as convenient, No Face. That's funny. All right, let's get started. We are playing Control, and I honestly remember nothing, because I've played 100 hours of... No, I haven't played 100 hours. I've played 45 hours of Pal World in the last week. And it's been a long time since I've thought about Control. So let's just jump in and see what we can do. Oh, my Stream Deck disconnected from Spotify. What are you good for? Gosh, diddly dang it. Okay, turn off Spotify. All right. Somebody having conversations on printing press after watching Bookworm. Yes, that's a Liberty Pen. Okay, so I'm watching an anime right now called Ascendance of a Bookworm. And it's basically Dr. Stone plus an isekai. So, you died, you get transmitted to another world. And it's a librarian girl who gets transmitted into a fantasy, medieval fantasy world. And so she's she's got this, mature mind in a child's body, and she's trying to get people to build stuff so that she can read a book again. And It's very entertaining. It just keeps getting better and better. But they did talk about like the Gutenberg printing press, and I mean I've done projects and like reports on printing press, so I'm like very familiar with like the history of the printing press, and Martin Luther posting his whatever, I can't remember. It's like basically his declarations against the Catholic Church back in like 1205 or whatever it is. Maybe it was later. I don't actually know. Don't quote me. I'm not Wikipedia. I'm just a dude. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those topics I like talking about. Like, there are two topics that you can always count on me engaging with in a conversation. One is natural disasters that are affected by mass systems. So, like, pandemics was a huge one before COVID. I used to talk about that all the time. Like, what would happen? I don't talk about that one as much. I talk about machine learning singularity. I've talked about oh shit, there was CRISPR, so genetic modification. That one could cause. Don't you dare quote me. I was reading that years before it became an anime. I did not keep up with it. It's worth getting back into. I really enjoy it. Ascendance of a Bookworm. Yeah. Did you manage to get a second to look at that game? No. But since DMs get lost or forgotten, you should definitely send that to me in the backlog or the game suggestions Discord, because that's where I go. That's actually where I look when I'm like, I'm done with this game. Let's find another thing to play. That's where I go. And then the other topics are like mass social systems and how they get affected. So like economy is interesting to think about it, not from a business make money kind of standpoint, but like impacts. It's a butterfly effect. Like what happens in frickin' Somalia and how that might affect like industry in China, and that like there's no actual link that I know of, but I'm saying like when you read up on the world and you learn more about the world and you learn how everything's connected, globalization and other things, when you learn like weather systems and another huge ones, like not that we can necessarily identify butterfly effect, but like biomagnification is another one. Like when you use pesticides in one side of the country and then all these bugs that are dying get eaten by birds, which then get eaten by like cats or like mountain lions or something, and then like there are migratory animals that eat the other things that have insects, pesticides, excuse me, and then the pesticides from like Milwaukee, Illinois or Milwaukee, I don't know where Milwaukee is, and it ends up in like Panama or something, and it's like where did this pesticide come from? It's like, well, all these things that migrated south for the winter had these pesticides and then they died in Panama. Like it anyway. It's just crazy, and it helps me understand. It helps me imagine and like get like a sense of scale of the volume of complexity and like vastness of the world and how it works. Those are very fun conversations to have. So we need to use pesticides everywhere is what I'm hearing. What I'm saying is the pesticides get everywhere anyway. Not that to prevent migration, we just use it everywhere. That's a no-face sentence if I ever heard of it. Sounds good. Have a good sleep, Liberty Pen. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. Or that's right, I'm gonna stream extra this weekend. Like I'm like 90% sure I'm gonna stream extra because I've got a free weekend. I don't have much to do. I might do some chores, but we'll see. This guy No Face sounds pretty smart. It's like you almost know that I can't read the dark mode on Restream chat makes it very hard to read the blue username, and so I don't know if it's Jerry saying it because you both have the same color, or No Face. I have to like highlight your username to actually tell if you're saying it. Okay, let's play Control. I was still talking about isekais. Oh, I missed your last message. I enjoyed it at the time, but when the chapter releases inconsistently, I lose motivation. I'm all about the isekais. You know, so No Face actually, and another one of my friends, Emiliano. We used to have a podcast called Winning Sometimes, and we talked about isekais, and I trashed it. I'll be honest. I was like, I don't like isekais. They're like overrated. They're blah, blah, blah. And maybe the ones I was seeing then were, but there are a lot of isekais that are just good. You know, it's like, I feel like it's matured as a genre a lot, and I appreciate that. I wasn't a hater. I was just saying why I didn't like it. It's like I don't like slice of life, but I'm not saying there's no slice of life I'll ever like. That's the last thing you said? Okay, I'll keep going. No, I read that part about you reading the anime but not keeping up. Sounds pretty hater to you. You know? Maybe you're just sensitive, no phase. I'm not projecting. Okay. I don't remember what we're doing, so why don't we get a handle on what we're doing? We have this path back here that I haven't been on, so maybe we go there first. Cave Bleed has a path that I haven't been on. Research Site Gamma has a cave system I haven't been in. And then I need to restore the nails in Research Site Gamma and Canyon Ring. So that's doable. Where's Canyon Ring? I don't see Canyon Ring. But let's go in this path first. I am sensitive. Wait a second. What's going on here? My graphics. No motion blur. Film grain is fine. Field of view scale. I'll leave it at this for stream because it looks better. This feels not great. Why is LibreWolf using so much of my GPU? Why is LibreWolf using 40% of my GPU and this game is using 2.8%?
I heard Pope saying Marshall's down here. Why isn't she reported in?
Hang on, I gotta close this. That's weird. I've never had that happen before. This feels better. I'll just go with it. Wasn't Control one of the poster childs for RTX? I think so. Oh, shoot. I don't remember any of the... Okay, gotta shoot it. I didn't remember the shortcuts for these.
Listening to Weird Entity A or B, or neither. Let's just stay the course for now. The Bureau's in danger. We know we need to repair the nail. The astral plane won't break reality on my watch.
Yeah. No! Okay. This is actually fine. I don't mind this. I was like, man, I gotta go back all the way up. All the way back up.
Looks like the astral bleed goes both ways.
Excuse me? Oh. Wear everything. case files or correspondence? Were everything. Dear Science, there's a person in my pet salamander. He has human eyes. Why doesn't anyone else see him? I think it's like werewolves, but with every animal. Were-dogs, were-cats, were-otters, were-butterflies, were-everything. There are people inside and they can't get out. They're stuck in the animal body. It's not all animals, but it can be any animals. My parents don't believe me. Maybe this has happened before. I thought you should know. Sincerely, John LeMaine. I wonder if John LeMaine's in Alan Wake. Whoops. Oh, there's a secret there. Oh, shit. No! Okay, good. That's not a secret. That's just actually the next spot. I want C to be the button that, like, drops me.
In the astral plane. That didn't go so well last time.
Okay. You know, I was thinking about this game the other day, and I think I actually really do like the combat. Like, I was kind of so-so. Like, this game was fun, and the combat was fun. But I didn't really... I thought it was like a 7 out of 10 for me. I think that might be what I said it was at the end of the game. But the more I think about it, the more I realize, like, I really do like the combat. I wish it was a bit more accurate. Like the shooting was more accurate. But it's excellent. I just cannot get used to pressing jump again to fall down. I wish... Oh, you know what? Crouch. Nope. Control... Hang on. Yeah, C is crouch. I guess I'm not really sure of any other better control. Maybe that's why they use double space. The accuracy is a stat you can affect. I think that's why your shots aren't always perfect. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I don't like that. I don't like that, but you know, it's more RPG than it needs to be, I feel like. Well, no. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, guns in real life aren't that perfect. And you can get used to a gun and its tendencies, like where the barrel, you know, whatever the conditions might, the margin of error for your accuracy. But I guess I just don't like... I like hit scan games. I like games where the gun is just as accurate as your pointer, and I don't have to, like, shoot more often because of the randomness or the bloom. I'm sure they'll get better with Resonant. Oh, I'm sure. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if they didn't. I mean, I might be frustrated in certain situations, but it's a good game. I am starting to actively look forward to Control Resonant. Just aim better. Thanks, No Face. Appreciate it. Can you head back to that lower platform you were just on? Do I need to bring the gold block box with it? Okay. Badoo. Ah, Kermit the Frog impression. All right. Boss Yapper, it just turns out that I'm in an okay mood to do the boss. Not the boss. The Kermit the Frog. Yeah. Ah, frick! I did it again. I didn't hold long enough to float in the air. So on the lower platform. Okay, like this one. I would have called this the base, but it is technically a platform. Can you drop the gold thing on the platform? Yes, I can. Okay. So there's something on the side. Whoa. The bathroom? Ah. Throw the gold box into the bathroom. What did that do? Huh. Well, I'm stumped. I have a notification in Home Assistant that tells me that when you're live, and I can even get it to tell me when what game you're playing as well, and show a screenshot of the stream as notification. That is frickin' cool. Hello, Chris Quartz. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I almost died. Do you remember before there was a weird spot bathroom, there was nothing to do? That's because you needed a gold box. Well, there is one there now. Oh, hello. That makes sense. Hello, am good. Good. Glad to hear it. Now, I'm gonna start this recording, but I may not stay here. You know, that's something I think I just need to call, is that, like, I'm not patient enough to listen to the full recording, because it's a lot of flavor, and, like, you know, that kind of flavor it gets gratuitous for me, you know. Like, I definitely kind of get tired of things, and it doesn't mean quite as much to me sometimes. So Jeff, welcome in from YouTube. I'm currently doing a Kermit the Frog impression. This is Control. I'm currently playing the DLC for Control. How many hours do you have on Raft? You know, that's a good question. Let's find out. I have 252 hours. Which, you know, from what I've heard on YouTube videos, that's not that much.
The Bureau does not have windows. If you notice it.
Gonna go back to lurking? Thank you, Chris Quartz. No problem. Take it easy, bud.
Thank you for your attention.
Why, how many hours do you have, Jeff? Ah, shit, I went the wrong way. Son of a dingus. Damn it. Started a few weeks ago, I got 25. So I have beaten the game 3 times, you know? And then there was a game that I completely maxed it out. I did the full... I completed the game 100%, the achievements. So I did play a long time. It was also my chill out game for a while. you know, and work gets tough, and I go home and I play some Raft. It was just like very relaxing. I'd listen to YouTube videos while I was playing, so I spent a lot of time in there just like futzing around. I built an entire like cruise ship in my save, my completion save. It was very fun. I haven't used mods yet though. Alright, I think I'm going to be done with the Kermit the Frog impression because in my ear it doesn't sound very good. I always get a little discouraged when I, when it feels bad, man, basically. Got to go, have fun streaming. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful evening and a good weekend. We are playing Mecha Chameleon tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Pacific. If you like that game and like watching people play it, enemies are going to spawn here. All good. Is this the explosive janitor? Oh, I guess it does have like a propane tank or something in the middle. I was like, is it just a mop cart? I'll be there. I can play now that I have work around. Okay, cool. Oh. Are we not done here? Let's go to the other side really quick. Wasn't there 2 gold things? Oh, it was a choice between the 2 sides and I chose the right side. Okay. Well, let's move forward then. I'm fixing cat cam. I have to run the game on a laptop, but it's usable now. Good, good, good. Yeah, I assume that game is not too bad for like laptop systems, but it does seem a bit like it could be a little demanding because of all of the paint systems. Dang it, that's exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do. Oi! Governor! In the garbage you go. Is there another gold thing? Oh, that's just a hazard for fighting enemies. So it was the garbage. I thought I just threw him down a... Why did that hurt me so much? Oh, there it is. My laptop is fine hardware-wise. The 4060 mobile Ryzen AI HX 370. I just don't want to use it for gaming all the time because the charger is fragile and expensive. Oh, right, yeah. We were talking about that, I remember. Chargers for laptops are expensive, but if you think about it, you're basically buying a new power supply, and if you've built PCs before, like, power supplies aren't no joke. Like, they run like $100, like 50 to $100. And that's for like a decent one, like a low range one. $100 is unreasonable though. Oh, well, what wattage is it? I would argue that it probably is pretty good considering the form factor, like how small it is and like how much power it has to provide. You know, if it's like a 400 watt power supply in a very specialized form, not saying that well, I don't know. Laptops have been around a long time, and those kinds of cable-based power supplies, they're not new. So like there should be an economy of scale now that they've been around for like decades. So maybe you're right. It's 200 watt, geez. Chargers in this economy? I know, right? I'm tired of shooting things. No, you don't, sir. You frickin' Dark Side of the Moon looking ass dude. Oh, wait. Well, what was the Nirvana album with like a baby in the pool? That wasn't Dark Side of the Moon, was it? I don't remember what album that is. Nirvana ass looking dude. Never mind, thank you. That was the album. Pink Floyd was Dark Side of the Moon. Yes, I can't believe I said that. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I didn't get my bands completely mixed up with different eras. Which, you know, if you get to know me, you should expect that from me because I don't get lyrics and artist names very right. I have a hard time with names and genres and stuff. What is this? Why aren't they talking? Maybe the tape is messed up. They're speaking in redacted? Oh. I wonder why it's redacted. Because they made this child's program, like children's program for like education, right? Oh, that's not canon, I'm just assuming. Oh, maybe it is redacted. Because they just had words. Like, it's not the tape that's messed up. That would have been messed up, too, if it was the tape. Where am I going? Have I been over there? Oh wait, that's like the Nexus. That's the beginning, and that wasn't there before. So maybe need to go over there. Tablets are so good. I miss having one. The problem with tablets is they go extinct. They get deprecated. They go obsolete. That's the word I was looking for. They go obsolete very quickly in like 2 or 3 years. I mean, ideally you get one that's like good, that lasts and does like the basic things, but like you need it to play games or any kind of like hardware specific program, then it's very obvious like how they go obsolete. A 2-in-1? Oh, nice. Oh, a 2-in-1 tablet, like a tablet laptop. Got it. Excuse me. Oh, shit! Damn it. Whoa! Hang on. There we go. What? Scared of me? F, that's what it is. Whoa! I was trying to play it cool and just like smash him with my hand once he gets here. That did not work. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, it respawned. Huh. Okay. Oh, I want to go see what's in there. My fan has kicked the bucket. Damn. It's that heat wave. Your English your English hardware can't handle the heat. Sorry. That sucks though. Hopefully you don't mean the fan in your laptop. I hope you mean your fan in your room. Ow! There we go. Room fan, okay, good. Is that it? Oh. I keep pressing F button because of Pal World. There we go. Whoa. Whoa, scared me. I feel like I'm getting used to the hovering system now. The one I was complaining about earlier. We're almost there. I liked how she was continuing to look at the claim point and shot like to the side. She just shot without looking. That was cool. It was a side of the road hobby. I'll have to take her apart and see if I can fix it. Oh, the fan. Yeah, I used to try and open things up and fix them for a long time. And then once I realized that I wasn't, like, I took them aside, and I wouldn't ever fix them, because, like, it's a thing that I had to do. Like, I just didn't have the motivation or brain juice. I realized I don't have to, so I stopped doing it. I still do it sometimes, especially like I'll take apart a laptop to fix a screen. Like I can do laptop screen reinstalls. Whoa! I did not notice the giant upside down pyramid. Whoops. Is that where I'm going? Or where I've been? Oh. I didn't see the cleansing point. Oh, man. Scary. That guy was annoying. There he is. All right. You're not allowed to dodge. What the hell? Who told you you could dodge?
There's the etching.
G? What is this? Pierced aimed fire. Which I already have that. Trauma ammo refund. Energy gain from headshots is interesting. I'm just going to delete all the blues. This is maybe my least farting part of the least favorite part of the game is just inventory management and deleting useless mods. Like, there's too many mods, and they're too useless. So like this is just a chore, and I have to read it to make sure I'm not deleting anything important. Please don't delete me, sir. Well, you're not a mod. Oh, you are a mod. Well, I'll just leave it up to your imagination whether or not I was talking about you. I agree. I want to believe that they get that better in Resonant. Yeah. Yeah. Because really the only thing about the system is, like, it's not that great. Like, their build craft is not influential enough. Because I can get this, like, I can make myself heal better. Like, it's just, like, small little things here and there. Okay. I actually get rid of everything that's not tier 5. That's what I'm starting to do. I think that's a good plan. Rip indeed. Okay, so this is the center. Where are we going with this? Oh, right, the pier, the obelisk, or whatever you want to call it, the monolith. Our recent confrontation, yelling was in the air. Decided to determine you may have both tools upgrades. Only because you are the current favorite director. But do not listen to the former. You are welcome, Grateful. We got a beef. This is a bricks and minifigs of existential terrors. But who is Ben and who is Reckless? Who's Reckless Ben and who's the bricks and minifigs? True. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm understanding it correctly. They're just beefing. I guess this is time sensitive. Fuck! This is annoying. I can't get to all the different locations fast enough. Son of a bitch! I hope this isn't regenerative and it's just a timer that I'm on. It is! Why is this fun? There we go. Your trust synergy is
They sure changed
appreciated.
their tune all of a sudden.
They did change their tune.
I'm overthinking this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way.
Exactly.
Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do, but I've got my intuition. And you.
What am I doing? Is this back to the orb? No, it's leaving. Cool. Hello. How you doing? So it's pretty dry in here, don't you think?
This situation's so dire. Why isn't Arish here with us?
Ignored. Ooh, 10 ability points. We can get a last tier. What do we got? 50% energy, 50% health, ground slam dam, levitation, seize shield. I probably should use shield more often. Health it is. Oh, I've got enough for more. Oh, these are only 2, so it's not a cumulative, like a linear cost. Nice. I do need a lot of melee damage, so that's what I'm going for next. Yeah. Okay. I gotta look at the map this time, because that was actually useful to do. I don't know what the collapse department is.
First hiss and now astral plane monsters? What's next?
So let's go there really quick.
People?
Remember that big bad room where their office piled to the ceilings? There was a fight room. There's a secret bathroom you can now do after the one you're just interested. Oh, yeah. Maybe. I do remember like searching for a long time and then realizing that I wouldn't be able to do it. Do do boop 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 boop. Ha ha! Oh ho! We Gucci? Just after the big bag fight room with offices piled to the ceiling along the walls. You know, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember a thing about this room, so I do not remember where it is. Towards the flashing light near the B-top. What does B-top mean? I think I'm streamer braining. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's just a security camera. Near the top, okay. I'll be honest, I don't see a flashing light near the top. Oh, up there, up there, up there. There it is. It's not very obvious. Haha. Oh, come on. Wait, haven't I already been here? Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, there's the cat. Pop. You could have, but you couldn't do this before because no gold cube. Right. Bye, folks. Ugh. Oh, that's bloody. Well, that's what you get anyway. Launch efficiency. We doing that. We doing that right now. Ammo recovery on evade. Ammo recovery in general. Launch efficiency. Oh, that's not that good. Okay. Well, I'll keep that one. Wait. Is this open now? Oh yeah, I didn't come back. Key of summary files. No. Not gonna lie, it would be neat if you did all the cats, but enough of them are a hassle. I will not stress about it. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to do too much. And so if it's a little grindy to get them, like unless I do it offline, I probably won't do it on stream. Fast travel? Research site gamma? Cave system. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I want to go transit access because there's a question mark there. Want me to spoil the reward? Not like, not very spoilery, but amazing. Or amazing, but you might enjoy it. The game has been out long enough that I think it's fine. So, sure. Seize accelerator. Okay. Where am I going? That way. What was that? Okay. Oh, those were opening the doors. Nope. Cosmetic cat ears for Jesse. You find in a big room full of those moving cat statues along the walls. The big one at the back. It's behind that big stone door with the fire break where you saw the first cat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad you told me because I know like cat ears are like cute and like a lot of people on the internet like them. I'll take them or leave them. Like, you know, I don't mind them being there. So, like, if I'm watching a streamer and they put on cat ears, like, it's fine. Don't care. But I don't think that would have been very rewarding for me. So, thank you. What is it good for? I am really not remembering how to get into these. Oh, so dark. Gosh darn it. That's not brightness. That's not brightness. That's like extreme post-processing. And by like it's like it's processing over an exported and flattened image in terms of like raw image data. The brightness is supposed to happen pre-processing to your rendered 3D scenario, right? Like the things that are loaded into memory, you can see them. There are effects that can happen on the objects themselves in the engine. And then there are effects that happen to the image that gets sent to your graphics card to then port out to your monitor. And that's something, you know, like I'll deal with if I'm rendering a 3D scene and then mapping my video, because, you know, I did this for like, I think my Krakenfall music video that I made. I mapped 2D video onto a 3D scene, and because I had a 3D object in there, and I wanted to track the 3D object to make it look like it was a part of the scene, and it was okay. It wasn't. I didn't do it very well. But I can apply shadowing and effects to the 3D object in the world, in the scene, or I could export the video of everything with the 3D object and then the 2D video together, export a video to a video file, and then apply effects on top of that. If there's no data in there, brightness won't affect much. It'll just like make everything kind of like whiter a little bit. You know, if it's a black scene, it'll make it kind of look grayish. That's what they're doing here. That's not brightness. I'm confused at why they would do that. Maybe it's a ray tracing thing. Because like since they're using ray tracing, they don't actually have lights here. They're depending on splash lighting. And they were kind of a forerunner for RTX like ray tracing. So, you know, I'm not trying to like badmouth them or anything, but it's just very unplayable. Like this level of darkness, like my buddy who's legally blind would stop playing this right here because he can't see anything and he doesn't know what he's missing. And with that amount of uncertainty for a player, there's nothing you can depend on with the game because the game just doesn't show you, right? And so like there's been times when he's played games that just were like this, and he spent so much time because he literally could not see the solution because it wasn't bright enough or something. So I don't know. This annoys me. Oh, hey, here we go. I agree with you here. Yeah, I'm just ranting. I'm just complaining, really. Is this, yeah, we need to get over to the other side. There's one tricky puzzle room here and one more in the next DLC where the darkness is a problem. Ugh. Consecutive kills boost. Let's just delete that. You know, I'm going to stop using charge because, like, they keep on throwing multiple enemies at me. And since I don't have time to charge, I'm not using charge that much. So let's use something else. Spin is like a Gatling gun, right? Yeah, it's like an assault rifle. Let's not use shatter. Because shatter, you have to get up really close, and this game isn't good at close combat. I'll just, you know, I'll just say that. I don't think so, at least. Let's see. Grip. Accuracy boost, right. Ammo refund on hit is 100%. Oh, that's right, that's right. We got a good setup with grip. And then I immediately stopped using it. Hopefully it does enough damage. I will say, much like the Eternal Fire unique mod for the grip gun form, you find multiple other unique mods in the DLC for other weapon forms. That's the one I have, right? Eternal Fire. Yeah. The refund, ammo refund. What the frick? Did you hear that gurgle? Excuse me, it's Mecha. I'm joking.
The movie is called Delivery Disaster. We open in media res. A mailman drives a
Oops,
truck
I switched out the wrong thing. Charge.
around an endless American as a pack of rabid dogs chase behind
I'm sorry, Media Brian or whatever your name is. Oh my gosh! Scared the shit out of me. What the hell? Are you kidding me? You know what? Don't complain about it. Don't complain about it. Wait, why am I here? Ugh. Eternal Source mod? I just got a unique mod. Eternal source gain. Source gain per element pickup +4. Okay. Where do you see the word eternal? On this mod. Oh, elemental source. Yeah. 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 That's, yeah, it's, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I don't I don't mind. It's funny. It's one of those things that YouTube comments don't understand. Nothing against YouTube viewers or chatters. That's not what I mean. Like, you post something on YouTube and you make like a little mistake because your brain says something, and then people take that seriously, like you're terrible and you don't know anything and like you're really bad at the game. And it's like, literally all I did was make one mistake and I said something other than I meant what I meant. Which is funny. Oh, I just went through. Wait, am I... No, this is the right place. Okay. New language. The fish taught me. You probably don't believe me, so I'll prove it. Hulilel miuti germilu abt us oaman eko kido kib kido ert pipo hurum Yulin rek I buet 1455 os Pietrun. I'm not reading the rest of that. Duh! Wait, what? Keep on pressing M for map. Do I need to go downstairs? This is ominous.
Properly trained. Guess I pass. I am very properly trained.
I learned on the job. What's going on here? Oh, this is the...
I remember that camera.
Yeah, the projector.
How the hell did it get out? Are they his shooting movies now?
Boss fight. You'll like this a lot? Okay. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Jesse Fadden starring in Swift Platform.
After that camera and step on it.
Why is she acting now? And step on it. Who are you talking to, Jesse? Whoa! Hummels didn't make that. Oops. Well, I'm glad they didn't kill me instantly. Ah! Shit. No! Shit! I want to restart. I wonder if I should just jump regularly.
No way am I shooting a spotlight on the hits.
I kind of let that happen. Well, the thing is, you're going too fast, and the decision it's making you make, like, Jessie doesn't move that fast. She's got like this weight to her, not her, but the character, right? Like I can press the buttons way faster than she can move, and like the amount I move left and right, like it's basically a ramp up time for movement. Like if I want to move left, it takes like 3 seconds to get to here. 1, 2, maybe 2.5. Like, how am I supposed to... And I keep on having to press shift. Like, that's another thing. Wait, where am I going? Did it put me back? Are you kidding me? I've got a fucking run back? I despise run backs. If you know anything about me, you will know that I despise run backs. With a passion. So let's just get over it, get back. If you listened to Brian's Movie Den, you would have heard that this camera has been screwing with people and making certain moments in their life more dramatic and movie-like before it was brought to the FBC. That's kind of cool. Thank you for the context. That that clip was not getting to the point, and so I was like, I gotta cut that out. You know, I am playing this at the end of the day of a detail-oriented engineering, like software engineering position, that has lots of like left brain and right brain thinking, and so this is the end of the day for me. I am actually tired. My attention for listening and like being detail-oriented is directly correlated to my motivation and like interest, and so I like that. Every recording that I'm clicking on is kind of like a lottery of whether or not I'll be interested, because I don't know what's in there, and I roll the dice. So I just decided to move on. He was reviewing the movie he watched where a mailman was getting mauled while running from dogs while looking into the camera and screaming for help as he did so. Oh. This is a loading screen. I can't skip it. Brian's Movie Den comes up again in the next DLC. Okay. This is the Dark Souls effect. Like, this is taking way too long to get going. I think I'm getting the hang of it, though. There we go. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me about Dash. Thought I wasn't in that one. What was I supposed to do there? Whoa! I timed that terribly. I do like the aesthetics of this, though.
Thought you could lose me, huh?
Music is good. I like retrowave in general, although it gets repetitive after a while. Oh,
Almost had it.
I was about to take a drink. Very different compared to the rest of it. Yeah. Throw it down, Jesse. Whoop! Almost got away from me. Do 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 do. I just realized he's not an explodey boy. Do do do. Thank goodness for launcher. Yeah. Oh, sax solo. You won me over. I love this section. What? That is not what I chose to do. Why the fuck did they give me a... Okay. I complain so much in this game, so I hope you forgive me for that. But why is it so fucking bullet spongy when you're, like, time limited? Like, what am I supposed to do? Shoot harder? Like, maybe I don't use the grip, but, like, what the hell, man? it's just silly. Like, there's not much room for performance. You know? Like, I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him every time. I emptied a full clip and it didn't do anything. Part of me personally doesn't mind, but I can see how it dampens enthusiasm. Yeah, whenever I lose momentum, and honestly, like, I care about stream being fluid, and then I complain about it and then break up the fluidity even more. Hopefully it's fun in some way when I complain about it. So I gotta stay lighthearted, but, like, it does irk me. If I was playing this game, I'd be like, motherfucker. Like, I would maybe even need to take a break, because it's just annoying when you spend so much time and then they just yank it out from under you. They don't respect your time by like, I'm doing a run back. There's no way I can't do the run back, and then I have to go through this full sequence. How long was that sequence? It was like 4.5 minutes or something like that. Like, that's all gone. Like 100% wasted because this thing was bullet spongy at the very end. I mean, I don't know if it was the very end, but it was bullet spongy. It's fun, but I'm not about to fill the chat with haha. Yeah. Which it's okay to, like, rib me about being tilted. In the same way you'd like laugh with your friend when they like trip or something, you know? Which right now I'm not able to think about like how I would do that to my friend. But like your field of view is very limited, your platform, your movement's very restricted, and they give you a bullet sponge and a bunch of guys that are like pinpoint accurate. It's just why? There's nothing. I don't have options here. I just have to shoot them. And that's like that's a sin of gaming design, I believe. Like when you do not give your players options and you force them on one path, what is the point of playing? It's not interactive at that point. It's a test. You know, and there are times for tests in games. But this is supposed to be a fun part. Like, it's interesting, it's unique. Like, I don't know. Ah, shit. I'm happy to hear that, but also the line is subjective and I'm not going to chance it. I'm not sure what you mean, but I think, well, if you're talking about the parasocial aspect of it, like, this is why I play games, this is why I stream, right? This is not why I play games, this is why I stream playing games, is so that I can share that feeling of playing with your friend. And we can share that, and I may not know you, and you may not really know me, but at least we can get together and have fun and play games, you know? So I wouldn't stress it. Motherfucker. Grip is useless. I'm sorry. Grip is useless. I gotta change that. Like, I can't kill guys without wasting my, like, sinking my whole magazine. Oh, let's try spin for now. Because Pierce really is too long to charge. Useless to me. I'm not saying, like, it's okay. Like, it's okay for you to use it. It's not a bad... It's okay for you to use it. That's all I'm trying to say. I am unhappy with his performance. Why isn't it... There we go. I'm just going to quietly root from the side here so you don't lose focus. No problem. I'm going to be about grip, but only because you are modding it differently. I use Eternal Fire combined with only damage buffs and it melts through enemies. Okay, let's try that. Because spin isn't doing much either. I have headshot damage and accuracy boost. I don't have any damage boosts, so never mind. I will look for them and not delete them next time. I have accuracy. Let's remove one accuracy and put energy. Nope. Ammo cost per shot. Let's get more ammo. Rate of fire might be nice. I don't have any damage. I guess energy gain from headshots. They seem to be the rarest mods to find. Oh, okay. Okay, that was annoying. There's like no way for me to kill him. Oh, I can use launch. I'm gonna use launch. How do you use shield? Is it... Oops. I do not remember the keys for using shield. That sax solo's really coming in clutch for my mood. This is getting annoying. Just die, dude. I can't see his health bar. There we go. Jeez. I really hope... I mean, I'm sure because they've made 2 great games since then. No, it's not G. Maybe it's Q. Oh, yeah, it's Q. I really hope they do better on, like, enemy design. Hey, Tulin. Oh, I do have to feed the cats in a few minutes. In Resident, looks like they did. Cool. Yeah, just adding more health to people. Oh, wait, that was the end? How come I didn't have to do more?
Wait, what? We're back? Did that really just happen? Felt like a dream. Or maybe a bad movie.
Because remember the guy that I got pissed off about? I remember shooting... Oh, was I hitting that guy like every other time I was killing him, and then like that one time I didn't? And then they brought up another car of like other dudes. Like, what happened? Like it... That was inconsistent. I'm not sure what's going on. There may be something to be said for playing this part after just coming off doing the main game and all the DLC previous to this versus taking a long break and coming back to it. I'm not saying you forgot how to ride your bike, but out of the practice, this might be a factor. I would say that I'm back to normal, back to the same level of skill. Like, even when I was playing the main game, there were times when I would like kind of lose. One thing I've done, like I did during the main game, and I keep doing now, is I keep using F. Like I'm trying to like do something with F. Like F is melee for a lot of games. F is select with a lot of games. Actually, F is select with this game, isn't it? No, E. E is select. So, I am mixing it up, and I was doing that earlier with this game as well. The controls feel a little janky to me, and they always have, for sure. Makes me wonder if controller might be better for this game. That was a side mission? Yeah. Okay, I do need to take this chance to go feed the cats because it is their cat eaty time. So I'm gonna do an ad break real quick, and it'll be my shorts when you come back. Unless you're subscribed, then you'll just get the ad break, or you'll get the shorts. So I will see you guys very soon. Yeah, there it is. All right, and I will be back in a couple minutes.
I think that there are reasonable uses of automation through AI. When a human has to do a task that will worsen their quality of life, it is, in my opinion, ethical to use an automation tool, whether it's computer or AI or mechanics, like manufacturing automation, that type of thing, to replace that function so that that life can go do something else. It's not like that person can just go get another job, right? Like, that's not what I'm saying. But like developing an industry beyond needing monotonous quality of life worsening positions is a valuable thing. With voice actors, it's a little bit harder. The voice actor's livelihood is their voice. What they're doing in the finals is that they are generating commentary based on what's happening in the game. If they're using it to replace exhaustive hundreds of thousands of lines with a tool that can generate the voice line and then use the voice print to read it, like, that's almost okay. At the same time, like, removing human involvement from human elements, like, the commentators are supposed to be human, so why aren't they human? That's kind of BS. So we get to choose which door we go in, right?
Yep.
Cool. Well, I can flip a coin. All right, we're going left. Oh! Thank you. Oh, you know what? It says danger right there.
Yeah.
All right.
These guys, those are the no-no squares.
Cool.
Very dangerous. Now, this area is open.
You first.
Top Tree Dawn definitely comes in handy at times.
Okay, so this is what kind of dungeon this is gonna be.
Yep, exactly.
I bet this one's it. I have to press the pressure plate, don't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
They are always tied to doors.
Oh! I
forgot about that
should have known. I know that Let's Game It Out, he has an entire episode on the hypertube cannon, but I haven't seen it, and so it kind of gave me the idea to just make one myself. What would happen? I also heard that Josh got on top of the space elevator somehow as it was launching off, and I haven't seen that either, so I thought, you know, I kind of want to know what's up there. I wonder if I could, like, launch the space elevator and then get to the hypertube launcher. We'll test this out. I haven't actually used it, so I would like to use this giant launcher. At the end, you can see it curves up, so it's gonna go straight up, and I want to see how far it goes. Let's go. Oh no! 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 No!
You guys are gonna head to the ship right now, to our ship, where we cut lines. Could you kill me? And then I'll meet you guys over there, like close. Kill me. Jump out! It didn't work.
Wait, did you miss him?
Okay, there you go.
You guys over there.
That is a very odd interaction.
Yeah, that was.
I've never seen two megs come in at the same time. He's got it harpooned.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Ah,
Hey,
nice.
good job.
What's the key to a emote?
No face over here. How do I emote so I can kiss this person?
She wants you to sit down.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa, man. Panic. How do I drop the pet? It was hurt on the ground. I had to
Oh,
pick
you
it up.
can hold X to drop them.
Thank you. He's good.
What?
As a digital pyromaniac, I love. All right, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. The cats are happily eating. I haven't seen my shorts in a while, so I was watching them because I finished feeding the cats and it came back, and I was like, "Oh, I remember when I played Sea of Thieves. That was fun." That moment, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I was with No Face, who was in chat earlier, and his one of his related friends, and we encountered some randoms, and like one of them was like being all like innuendo, like "I want you" and everything, and he was like, he lied down like emotes, like "Come on, let's like, you know, sit down on me," which is silly and stupid. And then No Face says, like in chat, he's the other guy's like, "I want you," and then No Face is like, "I have a headache." And that was the funniest shit. Oh, that was so good. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, why does this say I haven't been here before? Honestly, controller is not better. You think aiming is bad now? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, so this game is like one of those close to good, but not quite perfect types of games. So I think 7 is probably... Why? I can't tell how much... Oh, that's why. Okay. I was like, I can never tell. I feel like I get a good handle of what this game is and like what the... It's like, that explosion shouldn't hurt me, right? Like, why don't... How come it's inconsistent? And I look over, there's a giant explosive that just blew up next to me. Whoa! There we go. Did I run out of... Stop! Where's the other guy? Why? Just kidding. Just gonna capture him, I just held him there. I gotta stop complaining, because it's like I'm enjoying myself for the most part. It's just every little time I feel like I'm gonna get into a flow state, little things like this happen. And I don't know. I hope it's not annoying to hear the complaints, because like it's just coming out. Because I'm like, every time I'm like, oh, I'm getting into the flow state. Like, look at me. I'm feeling good about this fight. And then just like randomly, this guy who's like over there, I can't hear him. There's no audio cues. There's no way I know he's over there because he went out of my vision when I was fighting the other guy. You know, and all there's literally no way for me to handle both of them and understand where they are without like just looking in the back and forth to be like, okay, he's over there, he's over there, he's over there, and just take more information in more quickly, hold more context in my head, and just like, you know, overclock my brain to find it, you know? Totally fine, you're voicing my thoughts when I play this game myself. Okay, good. Well, I appreciate that. That's relatable then. You know? And I don't like being armchair video game design, but like this is user experience. User experience is one of the most difficult parts of software because, you know, software developers do math. They do computer science. They do time complexity. They do iterative algorithms. They do like all of these super tough, like very technically minded things. It's very difficult to take that and translate it over into like, oh, what would Joe Brown, who works as a carpenter for like 14 hours a day and is super beat up and his body is sore all the time and he's living a hard life, making a good living, and then he gets home and wants to play this. Like, how is that guy going to interface with this game, right? And how can we make it accessible for him so that he can have fun in addition to the people like, you know, hardcore gamers or just like people that don't touch grass like me. I mean, I do touch grass, just, you know, not as often as I'd like. But like that user experience part is like a different type of creativity. You know, it takes empathy, it takes understanding how those people think and what their learning speed is and what cues are interesting and engaging, right? Like you can't teach a player without just like having a dumb amount of text on the screen telling you what to do and how to use stuff and what things like this. Oh, I don't know that steam hurts. Like obviously steam hurts. Like this is a totally stereotypical kind of like game mechanic. Like that's gonna hurt me if I go in there, but not everybody knows that. You know, maybe it's like cold steam, maybe it's just like a burst of air. You know, there are situations where you can see condensation from gas being expelled from some kind of port or something, like, and it doesn't hurt because it's cold air. It's just like, you know, it's aerosolizing water or something like that. Like not everybody's gonna come from the same perspective and understanding and background to know. So how do you teach that stuff? That's like a very long example of user experience. So whenever I talk about these things and I'm like, that sucks because of this thing, the fact that there's no audio cues, there's no way for me to track multiple enemies that are in the air above me, which is already difficult in the 3D game. You know, Mario 64 like has this design pattern where like it was like the first 3D platformer, right? It was like, or one of the first. It was like the first wildly successful 3D platformer. They avoided making you do too much vertical. Like they tried to keep you, they tried to introduce the next level very gradually, and only when it was like a secret or like something that was out of the ordinary would they actually make you do a vertical thing or like take a jump of faith or something, leap of faith. So like my inclination is like, I'm enjoying this game. I want it to be good. I want it to be better. And so I'm just like, sorry, this is super tangent. I apologize, but I want it to be better. So when I'm feeling the flow of this game and then I get a little cut or a bramble or a splinter in my experience, like that's more noticeable because of how fun it is in the flow state that I'm trying to get into. You know, whenever things take me out of the flow state, I'm like, no, put me back in the put me back in the water. You know, I don't know. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but this is their first game like this before they had Alan Wake 1 and Quantum Break under their belt, as far as I know. So I had these problems too, and I get why they didn't get a few things right. Yeah, and I'm not holding it against them. This is not like, oh, game developers, you suck. I appreciate game developers. Making games is very hard. And, you know, I've talked about that before. So, like, I just... It's like a review or like a retrospective. Like, I'm doing an instant retrospective. You know, like, these are the things they need to fix. Which I am sure they're well aware of, and I really hope they get it. You know, fix a lot of these things with Resonant. They were similar games, but definitely an order of magnitude different than what this game is. Yeah, Alan Wake was, like, almost a third-person, like, puzzle-solving and, like... sequence type game. Yeah. Health recovery. I need that. Health recovery per elemental pickup. I don't know what an element pickup is. I don't know what source is either. Oop. Let's not kill myself. The element pickups are the blue lights that heal you when they drop from enemies. Okay. So what's source then? Because I wasn't sure if source and element pickups were the same thing or... I mean, they're obviously not the same thing, but I didn't know which was which. Source is the currency used to build mods and reload weapons. Reload mods, sorry. Yeah. Okay. So it's the loot, not health. Oh, this is where I came from, wasn't it? Yes, this is where I came from. Okay. Okay. Well, I could have messed that one up. It's your SCP currency, basically. Okay. This is all the stuff I'm complaining about, though, is what I would consider polished. Like, this game is very polished visually, for the most part. But in terms of gameplay and user experience and visual cues and like the what would you call it? The understandability or accessibility is like the short way. When people think disabilities when they think accessibility, but accessibility applies to everybody. Like, it is literally how you can access the game. And the visual cues are 100% about accessibility. You know, like, just because some people have a ton of time to like spend and like fuck up a bunch, and then pretend online that they never fuck up at all. Sorry, no shade to you guys. It doesn't mean that the game can't be improved by being more accessible for others. I forgot. That was a tangent to something, and I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, polish. So like user experience. A lot of game developers, and I love when I hear that game developers do this, is that they'll spend the last year fixing the user experience. Like, how does this, like, they'll go, some companies will go through every single scenario and stage and engagement. They'll, like, some game developers will go through this whole room, and be like, how is the user going to experience this? You know? And, like, I was just thinking, there's this hazard, right? And I'm like, oh no, okay, so I gotta get across it really quick, right? Okay, when it stops, I'll go. Okay, it's time to go. And now I'm over here, and now there's a bunch of enemies that are all really bullet spongy and kill me very fast. Like, how is that going to impact the user? How is the user going to handle that? What are their tools? You know? These are all very bullet spongy enemies. And that guy, like what the fuck am I supposed to do? That guy is hard, but only because they gave him a million health points. You know? That's not skill. That's endurance. That's not finesse. That's bludgeoning. You know? That's fucking brutalizing. Like, I just have to do as much damage as possible and survive a long time and avoid his attacks, even though I'm slow as fuck. You know, everything is like very... I mean, the dash is not slow. But you only have so much stamina, and if you don't have the right build, then you get in that situation, it's not going to be very fun. You know? So, not every game developer... Just to be clear, this is not a slight on the game devs. Like, oh, they didn't go... I'm saying this is something that can be improved and is wrong. Like, it is poisoning the user experience. Not every game developer has the money to spend the time to have a retrospective or like a focus group look at this room exclusively and be like, how can we make this more fun for the user, right? That's a privilege to be able to do that. Like, big companies spend hundreds of millions of dollars doing that kind of thing. Well, some of them do. Because you have expensive employees. Like, the burn rate. Jason Schreier talks about this a lot. He has a YouTube channel now. He's a actual game journalist, like with journalistic ethics and neutrality and all that stuff. He's great. He works for Bloomberg right now. He talks about burn rate a lot, and the burn rate applies to every month, every day. It's how much money you spend on development, which includes like 90% of it is developer time, like wages. And so, like, not every game company has enough money to support a burn rate, depending on how big their team is, to spend it on stuff like this, like polishing this. So, like, games are hard. I really am not throwing shade on them. But this sucks. Why does that not do damage? Why does his shield regenerate so fucking fast? Is this supposed to be like an actual difficult boss or something? Because he looks like every other boss, and I can't tell how much HP they've got. That was a Hail Mary. I didn't kill him, did I? Did that kill him? Did that ground pound kill him? Shit. Nice. That was a Hail Mary because I saw there was a bunch of health on the ground near him. So I was like, I just got a ground pound to the health, or else I'm not gonna make this because I ran out of stamina. Are you kidding me? Did I run out of time? Are you fucking kidding me? What is going on here? Okay, so the jets don't hurt me. Get stuck on geometry. Fuck! I'm out of stamina. I don't know if that was worth it. Spin rate fire boost. I wonder if I got that because I used the spin attachment. Ammo cost, accuracy. What is this? Energy from headshots. Rate of fire. It's just rate of fire. Man, I don't like the spin. Project Hail Mary looks like a good movie. I probably will watch that eventually. Remember, if you have currency, you can go back to the main control point and gamble on mods. I've been using most of my currency on... I don't remember what I've been saving it for something. I don't remember what it was. Maybe you get a good one that'll help with your build. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Because, like, the enemies right now are just too... They're just too bullet spongy. I should probably, you know what? Energy recovery. I don't need 2 energy recoveries. I don't think it's doing me that much good, because I'm still limited by the time between I'm using energy and then the regen starts. Like, there's a pause, a delay after shooting before the energy starts recovering. And I think that I'm not going to get any better than that. I can't get instant energy recovery time. Like, instant recovery initiation. So I should just turn one of these into like actual flat energy. Or maybe launch cost because I'm using it a lot. Let's do that. Did it really kill everybody? Whoa! Oh. Please tell me I didn't get turned around. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Are you kidding me? Okay. I just went through the cave system and fought some guys and got mods that aren't very useful. What am I here for? How do I get up there? Gosh darn it, I wish M opened the map. I probably don't get up there from here. There's a loot up there. I know you don't ever want to do this, but if you ever want a quick farm for source, you can do the jukebox again, or in the next DLC, there's something better than the jukebox that is actually more enjoyable. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, the jukebox is just all the shit that I'm complaining about, but in an arena where they just throw a bunch of shit at you. You know, maybe damage mods will make it better. But the mod system I think is really rough. Like, I have mods that I think are good, and I think they actually are good. Oh, Shatter doesn't have a third mod. These mods are actually good, but if, you know, if your damage is is 0, then 150% of 0 is 0. You know, essentially. It's not 0, but it's if it's low, if your damage is low, 150% boost on your damage isn't going to do anything. So I need to increase flat damage. Thing about the juice box is you keep the source you kill, but if you actually complete the round, it gives you multiple personal weapon mods. Well, sure, I understand that there's like a reward for it, but like, I said the combat is fun, and I like the mechanics of combat. I do not like the bullet sponginess of enemies. So maybe if I get flat damage, you know, I don't think I dismantled any flat damage. Mods, but like without the damage mods, which I'm hoping, I mean, I believe you. You say it's going to be better, but without the damage mods, it's just a pain in the ass. Oh, this is why I never come here. This is why I don't roll for mods. Is because I never have the stuff that I need, and I'm just playing the game. Yeah. Yeah, that's useless to me. I'm getting pretty distracted with this game. Like the fact that I just wasted a bunch of time fighting really difficult fights and getting nothing from it is really bothering me right now. Not seriously. I'm just like I just have this moment right now where I'm like I just wasted my time. And the game gave me nothing, you know? And I can't upgrade my damage because I don't have very obscure like resources, and I got to go grind for it, which, you know, maybe I would do offline. Maybe if I was playing alone, I would stop right now and look up how to get those resources, and if it was reasonable to go farm them, I would try that. But like, I don't want to farm, you know? I apologize. I wasn't playing this for a stream, so I don't have the type of pressure on me. Maybe it was easier for me. Don't apologize. This is what it is. You know, we're good. I'm just like, how do I continue this game in a reasonable way? And make good time, you know? Like, I do not want to play each DLC for 3 streams or more. You know, like right now it's looking like I'm not going to do anything this stream. You know? Like I'm not going to get anything done. And then next stream I might finish the Foundation DLC. But at the current rate, no, I'm not. I only stream once a week, or I'm not, you know, I'm going to do extra streams this weekend. But like 1 stream equals 1 week, you know? So it's kind of expensive. So what am I even doing? Missions. Why? Where's the main mission? Nail. The nail. Jess explores the warehouse. Research site Gamma. That's what I thought I was trying to do. There it is. I guess I got to turn around. You can look it up if you'd like to, Jerry. I think that would be helpful. At this point, I'm just trying to fast track through. I think it would help to have some more damage, because then I think I would have more fun in the fights. Because right now they're just ridiculous and stupid. And I don't mean that in like an overly serious way. So, you know, if it sounds like I don't know. When people call things stupid, it can come across like very harsh, and I don't want it to sound harsh because I'm not meaning it harsh, you know? It's just the fights are frustrating. I'll just leave it at that right now with how spongy they are. What are the things you need? You know, I just walked away from from a warp point. Let me go back. Yeah, you can tag me in the Discord. Okay. So for mods, I need weapon mods. Let's see. Well, I can't... Wait, what is this for? Oh, this is just regular weapon mods. I need a lot of corrupted samples, and I need a lot of shaded facets. Mold enemies. Okay. And then shaded faucets are... I don't see... It doesn't need to come out as a chart. Shaded faucets from the next DLC. Okay, so I just need a bunch of corrupted samples. So let's just take a minute and go find some mold enemies. Okay, ashtray maze. I don't remember where the mold is. Is it in containment, right? Is that logistics? No, logistics has multiple levels. I remember the mold falls down, and I think it was at the bottom of research. Because, yeah. The pit. Let's try the pit. Okay, I've heard that one. Right, we did kill a boss here, which wasn't that bad, but I'm pretty sure I complained. Wow. How do I get out of here? Central research. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Jerry. If you want to start above the pit, there's a big mold area above it. Well, this should be good, right? I don't know what above the pit means because I don't know where the pit is.
Bleach did the trick. Has Underhill tried bleach?
Do you need something?
Did I finish her quest?
Will the mold be under control anytime soon? We were barely containing it with weakly controlled burns. Just look at how it has spread after a few days of non-interference. It's beyond the threshold now. The floodgates are open.
So that's a no.
Americans.
Okay.
I'll see you later, Rhea. Dr. Underhill, if you please.
In the next from pastor, okay. That's right, this is a little tiny secret. There may be stuff you missed. Yeah, there don't seem to be any enemies. Oh! There's a toilet. Purple is the pit. Don't go down there. Okay. Well, if there's no enemies, how do I farm corrupted samples? Are they like limited resources that you only get so much of? Hey! There's my boy. Just kidding. I don't want shatter mods. What is that? Projectile spread. Okay. Animal taking split damage. Cost while levitating. Let's just delete the blues. YouTube tutorial for corrupted sample actually says to go down into the pit. There's more enemies there, just to go all the way to the boss because there's no way back up. Right. Yeah, that's why when we just fast traveled to the boss, it was very useful. What? Oh my gosh. Why am I hurt right now? What hurt me? It blew up over there. Was there another explodey over here? Oh my gosh! Oh, I used the explodey. Those red balls have generous AoE. Yeah, I pressed F again because I was trying to let go of my enemy. Like, when you do launch, you can let go of it by pressing F. But I guess I pressed it one too many times, and then it changed my weapon because I don't know the reticules very well. Like, I have to consciously think about the reticules. So that was a faux pas on me. I feel like this game, honestly, for me and the type of player I am, I think it could have been a 10. If, like, the UX, and just, like, visibility indications, like the accessibility, basically, was better. And I could tell where enemies are and they had audio cues. All the things I've been complaining about. If they were just a bit better, I feel like I would frickin'... Have I mentioned I hate runbacks? But yeah, if they were a bit better, I think I would get into that flow state and it would feel really good and I would just enjoy the frick out of this game. Active threshold control point. Thank you. Thing about this map is that it doesn't let you cycle between levels, and so I can't tell what's up and what's down, and it's just like the map is basically useless. All it tells me is the form and shape of things, and I have to guess. There's a lot of guessing in this game. Why do they hurt me so much? Damn it. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure they killed me with a projectile, but I cannot see their projectiles because it's so busy. I got to the point at one point in time where I knew this whole game's map like the back of my hand. Yeah, I feel like when I played the original game, or when I played the base game, I was getting there. But I did take a big break. Okay, so Shatter's garbage. I think I'm back to Pierce and Charge. Hey, I got a corrupted sample. That's good news. Yeah, I just saw that. Okay, do not press F. Because I might change weapons on accident and then blow myself up. Right. Why does that hurt me? Is it really that close? There's an astral blip. Another astral blip. Do you have no flat damage buffs at all? Like even installed on other gun forms? I feel like grip plus eternal fire and any flat damage would help. Let's see. Oh, I do have damage on charge. You know, charge. Okay, let's take it off charge. Charge. We'll put it on. Oh, no, it's on charge. Hang on. Yeah, I only have one and it's on charge. So let's just put something else on charge. Oh. I can't use it. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, it's the other one. Jeez. I'm a dingus. There we go. I might have had more damage and I accidentally deleted them, but I don't think so. But let's try this. Your high damage explosions have been doing you no favors when they happen in your face. Yeah. And the blast radius, Nope. There we go. How is he doing so much fucking damage to me? Why does it take so long, even with damage and grip? Did I get a corrupted sample? I did not see that. Thank you. They hit hard only up close. Well, it didn't give me any visual cues that it was attacking. It just like lumbered towards me and then hit me. Like, and then I got hurt somehow. How do I get back up? I don't have to die, do I? I feel like that takes longer, man. There's another control point before the boss. Okay. I thought this was a dead end. Oh, nope. I just didn't go all the way to the end. It's just so long. It's not charged, but at least you're not getting hurt. I guess. I guess I'm used to power fantasy power leveling or power scaling, where like the better stuff you get, the better damage you do, instead of it being like Oblivion, where your level determines the damage that your enemies do and the armor and health that they have, so that you never feel like you're good at anything. You're just always having to do a ton of damage. Or it always takes the same amount of time to kill things. And sometimes more. Oh, let's Astral Constructs. I think I only need one to roll the weapon mods. So I can roll 2. Ammo refund. And this is only level 4. What's required to upgrade? A corrupted sample. Obscured personal mod infinite. I've got a bunch of everything. So let's do that. Concussed source gain. That's a terrible mod. I don't want that. Evade ammo refund. Shield boost. That's not bad if I use my shield more. The reason I don't use the shield, is it takes too long to raise and then lower. LaBoy, welcome in. DLC new. It is the Foundation, so I think it's the first DLC. Sorry, I didn't see your message, LaBoy. We're currently having problems because everything is spongy, bullet spongy, and it's like I'm having more frustration, and I'm trying to like figure out how to do more damage and kill them faster. This is just personal mods, not going to get weapons here. Yeah, I'm trying to find some more survivability. So I have launch energy cost, which is probably good to have. I've got energy recovery speed, and I've got ammo recovery on evade, and I've got a better one that I can put on. Ammo refund chance on hit is 29%, and that's not that good. Remember, recycle unused mods for more source. You mean like deconstruct them? That's what I've been doing. But I have a launch cost equipped. I don't need that. I've got a better shield strength now. I guess I had a few that I hadn't used. Energy recovery speed I'm going to keep for now. maybe a jukebox run, you're a lot stronger than you were last time you tried. I might have to do that, and then I'll come back and try and finish it. I'll be honest though, I'm not feeling too motivated to play the other DLC at this point. Like, I know nothing about it, so I might need to learn a little bit more, because like this DLC has just been running around and fighting really tough fights and not getting anything and not seeing any story. Like, yeah, last stream I guess we saw a bit of story. We saw the former, and we've been talking to the board. We got 2 new abilities. That was okay, but like, I don't know. If they add a bunch of difficulty on the next DLC for no fucking reason, then I'm like not interested. The other DLC is much more gratifying in terms of lore and upcoming game exciting details. Is this DLC worth it, would you say? Because I'm like half tempted to just go start the other DLC. You know? The next DLC is more puzzle than hard fights. Okay. Remote thoughts. In containment. Shaded facet is next DLC. Remote thoughts. Maybe I go get some remote thoughts then. Do I get... I don't get like loot or whatever these are called. I don't get resources from the jukebox, right? Okay, so I could get mods for free and a bunch of source, and then also potentially get the resources that I need. Okay, where's the jukebox? You want to say one thing about the jukebox? Let's see, the jukebox location is in Central Executive. Keep in mind, though, it may waste tokens. You can re-roll the jukebox run until you have favorable alterations to the run. Just don't think you have to do the run on first roll despite some shitty modifier you don't want to deal with. Yeah, I don't know what's a good run or good modifier. So maybe I can rely on you for that. It's much less frustrating if you roll for a good event, even if it wastes tokens. Okay.
When do you think Marshall's coming back?
It's very intuitive. What's a good modifier? Okay.
I'll be here waiting for you when you wake up, brother. If you wake up.
So Darling is really gone. End of an era.
That's what they're saying.
It's hidden in a lower floor corner. Here it is. Player shatter damage. Oh no! That's fine. Okay, we've got 25 minutes. Do I have evade cost turned on? Or evade cost reduction? Because that's probably a good idea to have launch cost and evade cost down. Well, that was much easier, killing that dude. Where's that other dude? I just have to stand on this, right? Okay, I'm a lot stronger. Don't fight unless you have to, like now. I don't remember how to kill those guys. Oh, hold them until they turn white. Got it. Yeah, that wasn't clear. I didn't know if it turned white very quickly, so I wasn't sure if white was still charging. Is that it? No. I can't tell when that's done. There's a flash effect, like it flickers. That, to me, that says, oh, the power went out for a second, right? That doesn't say, oh, you've done a thing. Hello, Derpy Ninja. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. How's it going? I'm not sure if there are any mods in chat at the moment. Well, let's get you a shout out here in a sec. You don't have permissions. Yeah, mods can only do it. Here, let me do it real quick. There you go. You were playing Rain World. Nice. I've had that on my list for a long time. Well, I guess I had to go back anyway. I was trying to get health. Yeah, I was trying to get element. Me Too is on sale, so I finally got it. Nice. I think I own it. I just haven't played it yet. You lose 10% of the source you got, or 10% of all your source? You lose 10% of all your source on death? Or just 10% of the source that you got during the run? All your source. That's bullshit. That's always been the case. Doesn't mean I like it. Oh, the entire game. Got it. Okay. Well, it's still bullshit because this is like an arena that they're putting like hard challenges, and so you're gonna die. And so you just come here. It's like a casino. You're trying to get something nice, and you lose all your shit. This is one fight. Well, where is he? Oh, there it is. Is that it? Nope, I've got more waves. Do I have to find the other other beepers? There they are. Alright. Grip's good. It's decent. It takes too long. I want to kill him faster, but like the fact that I was able to finish that guy in like 4 or 5 seconds. Give me source or element. There we go. Son of a bitch. It's impossible to dodge those. Like, you just have to stagger him. Switching flat damage mod back to charge might be better for the jukebox run. The problem is I think the Eternal Fire mod is working for me. Like, it is making me stand in one place more while I'm trying to, like, hose damage on the elites. Which is dangerous, so I kind of have to, like, kill everything else first. But the fact that I can just hose damage and not have to worry about reloading is invaluable. Like, that is really good, you know? So I see your point on grip. Find the 3 glowing cubes. Yeah, this is the one that made me rage quit jukebox. Shit! Are you fucking kidding me? Alright. At least have charge equipped for the boss fight because it's an invisible guy and the AoE from... The AoE from Charger will be your best friend to do damage against him, okay. Where is the last cube? Probably underneath me. Let's get going. Going. Where's the sniper? Where is this fricker? What the frick? Why is it recharging? Shouldn't I have unlimited? I don't have unlimited on that guy, I guess. It doesn't count as a hit. Well, I kept hitting on the... I kept hitting on the sphere itself, but the sphere didn't count, it seemed. Jeez. So fucking spongy. Okay, let's put the damage mod... No, it's projectile speed. Shit. Let's put the damage mod back on charge for this fight. Ooh, damage against armor. Why is this green? Did I not do this? I did do this, didn't I? No, I have 4 sights. I have 1 more sight. Did I finish that one? I think I did. Where the hell are these? I need both ears for this. I don't think I like the jukebox. Like I said this I said this game is like I like the combat, but holy hell is it unsatisfying to play at times. And the jukebox is just one giant assload of unsatisfying. The beepers are typically in the same place. If you die and do this again next time, just speed to where you know they are. That's not the problem. You know? The problem is how many guys are spawning on you. And the fact that it takes like 20 seconds to collect the beepers. And the fact that I can't fucking kill anything in any reasonable amount of time. Like, I just did 10 fucking % damage to the fucking... Why the hell does it fucking take so long to kill these enemies? Why am I doing less than 5% damage to this guy, and why is he able to fill his... Yeah, you don't remember having this much trouble, and I don't know why I'm having this much trouble. I think it's because you're not supposed to fight them. The strategy, what I described, is what works. But it takes 20 seconds to pick up the beeper. And if they spawn on you, there's nothing I can do. Like, do they despawn if I leave? No, I read it. Trust me, I read it. You're getting ganked by the moment and can't grab the closest one. Speed to another and grab it. Rinse and repeat. That's literally what I tried to do. Not last time. The time before that. That is what I tried to do. I tried to move on to the next one. And then they spawned on me. And yes, I'm getting caught up. I'm getting caught up in the fight. Why do they have so much health? I just want to know that. Like I'm not gonna have. I don't have enough time. I'm like done. I'm done with the game. I'm done for today. Maybe we'll try again this weekend. But like this is just a waste of my time. I don't know why. I don't know why my stuff isn't working. Like, I played the whole last game, you know? I don't think I deleted damage mods. But, like, this just, the design is just clashing. Everything is clashing. Why the hell do they have so much health? Why the hell am I not getting, like, able to kill them? Why the hell does everything take so long? Like, it's just too... Death from 1,000 cuts. And that's what I'll leave it with. So sorry to like, I don't think I'm crashing out right now, but sorry to like quit unceremoniously. But like, I think I'm done. It's good to know when to call it. So, jukebox is the worst form of this. I know. The next thing is DLC is much better, easier to do. I'm going to have to trust you because I remember getting this frustrated at the regular game. But there were times when the combat was good. It's just every fight right now is like not fun. Everything has so much health. And everything takes like 10 to 20 to 30 seconds to kill. So it's, I mean, except for the really like basic guys, so that's okay. It is like 9:45 anyway in my time zone, and that's like an hour. It's about when I usually quit. So, well, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope it was at least a decent hangout. I like to go on a few tangents. Maybe I'll do a little bit of grinding before next stream, just to like get more damage. I'll probably look up the bullet sponginess, because like I'm sure other people have had this problem, and if you didn't have it, there's probably some way for me to do it, which I guess is what we were working on for the last hour. Like I was just trying to get better mods, and you just gotta grind it out, I guess. You know, I'll probably maybe even do some jukebox offline. Maybe I'll have a better time of it when it's got my full focus, you know. So. Oh well, that's fine. I think I'm gonna run credits, but let's just double check who's online. Tag me in Discord if you'd like any further advice about it. I'm not trying to backseat for grinding, but I think you want it to be a smooth experience as possible. That's essentially it. Is I want it to be a better game than it is, and that sounds very harsh. And I not like for me. I want the experience to be better. I want my experience to be better, not what the game is. Besides the stuff that I've talked about earlier with the user experience. So yeah, I would like to do some grinding. And like, what about my base game playthrough made it so difficult now? Like, maybe I just didn't hoard the damage mods. I don't think I deleted any, but it's possible. So yeah, I think I'm gonna run credits, and figure out dinner here because it's a little late. But otherwise, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Mecha Chameleon, and then I will be streaming this weekend. I don't know what time or when. Probably Saturday midday. Which is like probably 1 or 2 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. So I'll see you guys then. Hit up the Discord, and that's where I'll be announcing time or any changes. So that's the best place to be. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.